organised by Hamas, and it has quite firm links to Hamas. Hamas is leading the terror flotilla to Gaza, and that's why Israel is enforcing the blockade. The leading figures and organisers of this flotilla include an activist who's a known Hamas-affiliated body leader abroad, and another who's known to be a senior Hamas figure in Europe, who's actually heading up a branch of that same movement in the UK. And one of those men runs a shell company registered in Spain, which owns the ships that departed from Spain. So effectively, Hamas, through this shell company, owns some of those ships. Another flotilla leader who operates from London has been classed since 2012 by Israel as a senior Hamas activist in Europe. So this flotilla is directly linked to Hamas. It's not about bringing aid in, and a blockade, a naval blockade of this type has been actually shown to be completely legal.
Okay.
Let's talk about, they've got this issue that they've claimed this time that they've been targeted by drones, and it's meant that they've had to go into port. But last time they would say they were targeted by some sort of weaponry of some sort, but actually it turned out, and there were videos on the boat that showed that actually someone had fired a flare gun and it came back down on them and they'd set their own boat alight. So what's the truth on this?
Well, it's hard to say. Israel isn't saying anything, but it seems like they were targeted with ABBA music. Their communication system was hijacked and ABBA songs were played.
I mean, to be fair, that would turn you back.
And it seems that there is some sort of projectile or noise of projectile that has reached their boats. It's hard to know whether they were actually attacked. I don't think they would have been attacked by proper drones, but maybe this is Israel's way of saying, we've given you a chance. Israel has offered to take the food and give it to the people of Gaza. It said, come to Israel and drop it at
There's literally a port just north of Gaza. You can drop it off. Other raiders be dropped off there and we will take it in.
Yeah, exactly. So I think Israel this is a publicity stunt, isn't it?
No, Nicole, what a terrible... You mean they don't actually care about the people of Gaza? Exactly. And they actually just want to... What a terrible thing to say. I'm ashamed of you.
So they are determined to try and force a fight with Israel. So Israel is doing what it can to say, just go away. Last time they managed to have quite a bit of fun with Greta by taking a photo of her taking a sandwich, a challah sandwich. So this time, and she still claimed that she'd been kidnapped, utilising this victimhood language.
Yeah. And also they're all very green, but they all drop their phones in the ocean on camera as well. No, we also found out there have been massive big fallouts. The Mail are calling it rather wonderfully woke on woke fury, which is really very true. So basically you've got a load of pro-Palestinian activists. And by the way, we need to remember that the people organising these flotillas have very, 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 very strong links to Hamas, which is a terrorist organisation. But, by all means, let's all get on that flotilla. I mean, genuinely, even, the company that leases the boats to them, there's no question at all of who is benefiting from this. It ain't no ordinary Gazan civilians. But they're falling out because a bunch of people have now decided they're going to leave this boat because there are, get this right, LGBTQ plus activists on, a Tunisian queer activist. I've never known what the queer thing actually means, but just other than you've got blue hair and you're not very attractive. But they're very angry because they're saying, well, that isn't actually in alignment with our sort of Muslim beliefs and our own values. I mean, this is hilarious. You couldn't make this stuff up.
Well, what's quite interesting is you've got this omnicore, what it's called, which is the only ideological glue pulling them together is anti-Zionism / anti-Semitism. Yeah. We've seen exactly the same with the Our Party, Your Party, whatever it's called, the Sultana Corbyn element. Yeah. In that you have two very different ideas of how to kind of create a revolution. So you've got the progressive activists, all trans rights. The guy that was on board is a militant communist activist. And then you've got the Muslim groups who are anti-LGBTQ plus. And I think they're quite right in saying that the Palestinian agenda has been completely hijacked.
Well, indeed. And then you've got the eco lot. I mean, basically, they moved from eco to trans, and now it's pro-pal. I mean, it's just a seamless movement to anything that I could wave a flag at or wear a strange outfit for.